Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I've never seen this.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
It looks like I put it in my...
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
That is so incredible.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Uh-huh. I just have to activate that thing. Oh, dishes. Yeah. Following the wrong person.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Trophy statue. Pretty cool. You just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Progress towards completing challenges appears here. I get 80 XP. Nice, nice. I know, with my TV being so far away, I can't see that people. Is it this button? Ah, so it is. This is the wizarding level XP earned from challenges. XP earned from challenges increases in level and power. The field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select challenges menu to continue. Okay. That's pretty snazzy. 1% overall progress. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select this thing. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. So I just need to get another field guide page in Hogwarts. Get Gear appearance reward. Hogwarts regalia spectacles. Okay. That's my chest.
Clever, isn't it?
Oh,
Keep your
that's
eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside
following
and
me.
outside of the castle.
It says I'm too far away from her. Really? That happened? You got to stray too far from her, so he's like, oh, that happens? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am tempted to stray more, but let's not ruin the first day. I want to be able to run. This is really slow. So... Maybe too far away from those islands. Well, we got plenty of time to explore later.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use Pfwvssj to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, I'll open it up. Am I clicking the wrong button? What button is that supposed to be? What button is that? You can tell I have not used the PS5 controller much. Okay, so Hogwarts divided into two main areas. Left side map where students, professors live, and it includes house common rooms and Great Hall. I guess I gotta go here then. This view allows you to see blue flames available in that region. Green flames represent ones you've discovered, obviously gray the ones you haven't. Okay, so let's see. Professor recently unlocked the central blue flames for you. Use the R to rotate the map and fast travel to that place with the square. Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Yeah.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Yes, Professor Binch.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Let's go down
What
this.
will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And last question.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Thank you, Professor. Goodbye, Professor. No. Let's see. Only been so somewhere.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, that symbol represents the main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Huh. Oh, there's the Hogwarts. 35 collection chests, 150 pages, 10 diamond statues, and 1 astronomy tables. Huh. some quests are locked by spell and or level requirement. In the case, you'll need to required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. Which seems pretty obvious, you know, common sense and all that. These spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track quest and continue with 0 with the X. Charms class, dark arts class. Let's do the charms class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I got 260 XP. Lovely jubbly. So let's just go around.
I'm convinced that behind her rather dodgy exterior, Professor Weasley's had some rather marvelous adventures.
Goes there.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell?
That goes the library. Huh. Okay, so we'll explore later.
Ugh, what am I missing? Can't decide if I like Professor Weasley or Professor Hackett more. Hackett?
Is that
No, Weasley.
I'm uncomfortable.
this?
Revelio.
On the floor below. Anyway. Let's run.
So clever! This game's the best one ever!
Very beautiful.
What did I do? All that happened that day,
There goes some ghosts. There's a lot of stairs in this place.
I think Defendo should be taught in the first year.
Oh, quest. Engage.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Tough crowd.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Well, technically, books can be a bit more than blunt. I mean, it's much hard blunt and sharp. Right. Akio.
Akio!
Very nice.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I gotta put someone to help this spot.
Very simply, cast Akio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to... Very good!
Yes. Hey. Okay. Oh yeah. Put them on then. Just over here. Man, this wasn't look comfortable. Let's see.
Excellent control there.
Let's see. I should be able to still see it.
Splendid!
Well, yes. All in the blue. Yes.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? That is how it's done.
Well, Yep.
I know everyone is watching. Here, we're trying not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
And that's how you do it.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go. Brilliant. Be sharp. Phew.
Let's see if I can knock you out of the ballpark here. Probably not, actually. But anyway, full
A
score.
perfect score. Remarkable.
That's how you do it. Yay. Yes, I'm competitive.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Whoops.
Watch this.
Well then.
That's it.
I'm gonna lose this
Be
one.
sharp.
I used to mind you when you made the stupid box.
There we go.
Okay, this needs to be good. I cannot see. Because he's thinking in the
Well
way.
done.
Because he's in the way.
Very good, both of you.
Good
Well
enough.
done.
Oh, for that one. Oh well. At least now I can summon the flying pages.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well, that's not really dismissal.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here.
Random thing.
Hardly anyone at
My
Wagadu
pie is
uses
really
one.
shiny. Mine looks glittery.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite
There's no
convenient if
common
one
sense.
is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
That's what you know.
A word, if you would.
I was only past the 30-minute mark, so let's stop for now.